Hi teachers, in this video I want to share with you one other thing that you should probably check out once you archive classes, and that's the catalog or folder, I guess you could call it, of all of the things that you and your students have created in Google Classroom. So one of the confusions sometimes with Google Classroom is that all of those files are stored in Google Classroom. You need to start thinking of Google Classroom like a tool. But those files, Google Classroom can't store them. Everything gets stored in your Google Drive. So if we head over to Google Drive, every person heading over to Google Drive who has used Google Classroom should automatically find a folder called Classroom. You didn't have to create this, Google created it in the background for you as soon as you started using Google Classroom. If the folder is missing, chances are you've probably deleted it not realizing what it is, or maybe you even have two folders because you deleted one and so it tried to recreate another. So if I click into Classroom, I am going to find all of the classes that I have ever been a part of, whether I was a co-teacher, whether I was the owner of the class, whether I joined it for a day. I'm going to find something in there about that class. I may even find multiple folders for a class if I joined it at one point, left the class, and then joined it again. So you can go ahead and clean up this folder at any time. I would be careful what you are deleting. I would not delete folders for your current classes, but I would take the time to go through all those archived. So I just got rid of a whole bunch of demo classes. I had nothing in them. I created them when I was showing people things. I just right click on the folder. I know demo 19, I never taught anything in there. So I'm gonna delete that. I know this one called class, same thing, can delete that. But as I scroll down, if I go into any of these folders, and I'm gonna go into one of my presenting Google Basics from last year, you'll notice that each assignment I do where students have some type of attachment or work to turn in becomes its own folder. I love this because I could go into that folder and I could see every single student's piece of work at once. I also now get a folder for anything that I use that make a copy feature for. You get a folder called templates do not edit. These are the original templates that go out to students. And you can pull those at any time, make copies, use them again. And then below here, all these miscellaneous files are all of your attachments. So this is a great way that once you've archived a class or you want to reference things from a class from last year, you can certainly go through your archived classes and look at it, but you can also go into your Google Drive and you can go through your files that are in your Google Drive. You can also come up here and search. So if you use stuff in the prior years and maybe you had something really great you want to pull out again, we can even change our location to that classroom folder. And now I can search by type. Maybe I want to know which documents I have in my classroom folder. So take the time to peruse your classroom folder in your Google Drive, clean it up if you see a purpose in doing that. Make sure that you can find the things that you will need. And I promise that archiving your class will not get rid of all that work that you did, and you'll still be able to access it as we head into next year.